discount package. 100% satisfaction or your money back. 60-day guarantee. We're so confident you'll love your experience with FitBurn that we offer a 100% satisfaction guarantee for 60 days. Try it, take your time, and see how it works for you. If you're not completely happy for any reason, just let us know and we'll refund every penny, no questions asked. Date effective, August, 2025. This product has not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Your use of the site and the purchase of our product is subject to our terms of service, privacy policy, and medical disclaimer. All content sold or provided by this website and its related companies are strictly for informational purposes only. While all attempts have been made to verify the accuracy of information provided on our website and within the publications, neither the authors nor the publishers are responsible for assuming liability for possible inaccuracies. The authors and publishers disclaim any responsibility for the inaccuracy of the content, including but not limited to errors or omissions. Loss of property, injury to self or others, and even death could occur as a direct or indirect consequence of the use and application of any content found herein. Privacy policies and use of information. Your privacy is critically important to us. It is our policy to respect your privacy regarding any information we may collect while operating our website. This privacy policy applies to this website, hereinafter, us or we. We respect your privacy and are committed to protecting personally identifiable information you may provide us through the website. We have adopted this privacy policy, to explain what information may be collected on our website, how we use this information, and under what circumstances we may disclose the information to third parties. This privacy policy applies only to information we collect through the website and does not apply to our collection of information from other sources. This privacy policy, together with the terms and conditions posted on our website, set forth the general rules and policies governing your use of our website. Depending on your activities when visiting our website, you may be required to agree to additional terms and conditions. Website visitors. Like most website operators, we collect non-personally identifying information of the sort that web browsers and servers typically make available, such as the browser type, language preference, referring site, and the date and time of each visitor request. Our purpose in collecting non-personally identifying information is to better understand how our visitors use our website. From time to time, we may release non-personally identifying information in the aggregate, example by publishing a report on trends in the usage of our website. We also collect potentially personally identifying information like Internet Protocol, IP, addresses for logged-in users and for users leaving comments on blog posts. We only disclose logged-in user and commenter IP addresses under the same circumstances that we use and disclose personally identifying information as described below. Gathering of personally identifying information. Certain visitors to this website choose to interact in ways that require us to gather personally identifying information. The amount and type of information that we gather depends on the nature of the interaction. For example, we ask visitors who sign up for a newsletter to provide their email address. Your access to and control over information. You may opt out of any future contacts from us at any time. You can do the following at any time by contacting us via our contact page. See the data that we have about you, if any. Change/correct any data that we have about you. Have us delete any data that we have about you. Express any concerns you might have about our use of your data. Security. The security of your personal information is important to us, but remember that no method of transmission over the internet, or method of electronic storage is 100% secure. While we strive to use commercially acceptable means to protect your personal information, we cannot guarantee its absolute security. Advertisements. Ads appearing on our website may be delivered to users by advertising partners, who may set cookies. These cookies allow the ad server to recognize your computer each time they send you an online advertisement to compile information about you or others who use your computer. This information allows ad networks to, among other things, deliver targeted advertisements that they believe will be of most interest to you. This privacy policy covers the use of cookies by our website and does not cover the use of cookies by any advertisers. Links to external sites. Our service may contain links to external sites that are not operated by us. If you click on a third-party link, you will be directed to that third-party's site. We strongly advise you to review the privacy policy and terms and conditions of every site you visit. We have no control over, and assume no responsibility for the content, privacy policies, or practices of any third-party sites, products or services. Remarketing. We may use remarketing services to advertise on third-party websites, including Google, Facebook, and others, to previous visitors to our site. It could mean that we advertise to previous visitors who may not have completed a task on our site, for example using the contact form to make an inquiry. This could be in the form of an advertisement on search results pages, or a site in the display network. Third-party vendors, including Google and Facebook, use cookies to serve ads based on someone's past visits. Of course, any data collected will be used in accordance with our own privacy policy and the ad network's privacy policy. You can opt out of remarketing or interest-based advertising entirely by cookie settings or permanently using a browser plugin. Protection of certain personally identifying information. We disclose potentially personally identifying and personally identifying information only to those of our employees, contractors, and affiliated organizations that, need to know that information in order to process it on our behalf or to provide services available on our website, and, 2, that have agreed not to disclose it to others. Some of those employees, contractors, and affiliated organizations may be located outside of your home country. By using our website, you consent to the transfer of such information to them. We will not rent or sell potentially personally identifying and personally identifying information to anyone other than to our employees, contractors, and affiliated organizations. As described above, we disclose potentially personally identifying and personally identifying information only in response to a subpoena, court order, or other governmental request, or when we believe in good faith that disclosure is reasonably necessary to protect the property or rights of our website, third parties, or the public at large. If you are a registered user of our website or have supplied your email address, we may occasionally send you an email to tell you about new features, solicit your feedback, or just keep you up to date with what's going on with our website and our products. We primarily use our blog to communicate this type of information, so we expect to keep this type of email to a minimum. If you send us a request, for example via a support email or via one of our feedback mechanisms, we reserve the right to publish it in order to help us clarify or respond to your request or to help us support other users. When the user registers on our website to purchase the products or services, they provide us with the email address and automatically agree to receive notifications of advertising, products, offers, services. You can change your marketing preferences or remove yourself from our mailing lists by clicking the unsubscribe link in the footer of promotional emails, sending an email to support@institutoexperience.com.br. Sometimes it takes time for our system to completely remove it from the database, so we invite you to wait a reasonable time, in which you may receive service-related announcements. We take all measures reasonably necessary to protect against the unauthorized access, use, alteration, or destruction of potentially personally identifying and personally identifying information. Aggregated statistics. We may collect statistics about the behavior of visitors to our website. We may display this information publicly or provide it to others. However, we do not disclose your personally identifying information. Affiliate disclosure. This site may use affiliate links and earn a commission from certain links. This does not affect your purchases or the price you may pay. Cookies. To enrich and perfect your online experience, we use cookies, similar technologies, and services provided by others to display personalized content, appropriate advertising, and store your preferences on your computer. A cookie is a string of information that a website stores on a visitor's computer, and that the visitor's browser provides to the website each time the visitor returns. We use cookies to help us identify and track visitors, their usage of this website, and their website access preferences. Visitors who do not wish to have cookies placed on their computers should set their browsers to refuse cookies before using this website, with the drawback that certain features may not function properly without the aid of cookies. By continuing to navigate our website without changing your cookie settings, you hereby acknowledge and agree to our use of cookies. E-commerce. Those who engage in transactions with us, by purchasing our services or products, are asked to provide additional information, including as necessary the personal and financial information required to process those transactions. In each case, we collect such information only insofar as is necessary or appropriate to fulfill the purpose of the visitor's interaction with this site. We do not disclose personally identifying information other than as described below. And visitors can always refuse to supply personally identifying information, with the caveat that it may prevent them from engaging in certain website-related activities. Assignment. We may change our ownership or corporate organization while providing the sites and services. We may also sell certain assets associated with the sites. As a result, please be aware that in such event we may transfer some or all of your information to a company acquiring all or part of our assets, or to another company with which we have merged. Under such circumstances we would, to the extent possible, require the acquiring party to follow the practices described in this privacy policy, as it may be amended from time to time. Nevertheless, we cannot promise that an acquiring company or the merged company will have the same privacy practices or treat your information the same as described in this privacy policy. Privacy policy changes. Although most changes are likely to be minor, we may change our privacy policy from time to time, and at our sole discretion. We encourage visitors to frequently check this page for any changes to our privacy policy. Your continued use of this site after any change in this privacy policy will constitute your acceptance of such change. Contact information. If you have any queries regarding this privacy policy, please contact us by clicking the contact link on the bottom this page.